everybody, Brian here from Forrest Outdoors. Wanted to take some time today to show you a little project that I'm working on my boat, and I'll move the camera here to show you. Essentially, I am installing a comfort troll for the trolling motor, the decket mount for my graph, also doing a hydro wave and some additional lighting up front. This is being done on a 1998 202 Champion, and really it was a very simple thing to do. Just wanted to show you guys my experience on what I went through and what I like. The measurement, the alignment, the tray that comes with comfort troll is very easy to do. The challenge with it is just kind of getting the marbles to make the first cut. I did drill 4 holes on the template to make it easier for the cuts to go through. That was the easy part. The hard part was finding out what's underneath, and really not a lot of people know what's under your boat unless you do your research on YouTube, Bass Boat Central, so on and so forth. So once I got the first layer up, then I got into the foam. There was a lot of foam. I just kind of took a knife and started hacking away. It's really all you can do unless you guys have a better tool or better idea. Go for it. Once I got through the foam and got the angle, the comfort troll fit perfectly. A lot of Champion owners have concerns and questions, as you can see my hand up here, about the wiring that goes across. Champions have a PVC tube that kind of cuts right up here at the front, that cuts that wire and go all the way through. I'm sure a lot of other boats have it. I just don't know how they're lined up compared to a Champion. But luckily didn't hit anything. Comfort troll fits in very well. I'm getting into the next phase, which is kind of installing and finalizing everything. But I will show pictures once that's all said and done. But really just wanted to show you a progression on where we are currently in this phase. All right, so I'm back. It's been a long night, but for the most part, the installation has been complete. As you can see here, the comfort troll is now in place. The trolling motor is in and working. I made a few modifications to it, so I'll kind of explain it to you here shortly. Originally, my ram mount used to be right here where this little square is. You can barely make it out. And I had wiring coming out behind this hydro wave. What I decided to do is take that wiring, run it straight through the comfort troll, and instead having a hole there or some sort of cover just there by itself, I engineered a mount for the hydro wave. So it sits here nice and clean, out of the way, up on top of the fiberglass of the boat. You know, didn't have to drill any additional holes, no changes necessary. The decket mount looks fantastic. It does make the HDS7 look a little small, but hopefully over the next year I'm going to upgrade that. But essentially it's everything that I needed, everything streamlined, straight down the middle, and clean. Like I said, the only modification I made to the comfort troll is there is one grommet hole for the power line on the trolling motor. I mimicked an additional hole on the opposite side to allow all my wiring to the Lowrance unit. So I've got my NEMA 2000, I've got my Ethernet, I've got my power, and I've got my transducer, which I'm listening to now. But everything set up is outstanding. The only thing left I have to do is install the speaker to go along the length of the trolling motor, and that speaker is for the hydro wave. Overall, very easy to do. Probably took me about a half a day. Maybe a little more, just because I'm a little concerned to be cutting holes in my deck, but for the most part it turned out, extremely well. I'm very excited. A little idea that I came up with and that I implemented on this build was, you probably don't notice it, but there is a light underneath here where my handle is, or my hand is. That light goes across that decket mount, and it is a small LED. I think I mentioned it before, but really the purpose behind it was to really, when I light up my console before a tournament or first thing in the morning, I want a kind of a brief overview of where my boat is. I don't need, spotlights on it, but I just kind of want to know where the front is, where the back is, and kind of give me my parameter. So it worked out very well. But overall, I'm very excited. I've tested out a little bit and just very excited to see the difference it's going to make on the water. So if you have any questions, please post them here. If not, I'm going to have some additional videos coming up shortly. But for any information or any questions you might have, please visit my website, forrestoutdoors.com. Thank you very much. Hope to see you on the water.